It's Thursday. It has been warm. It was warm last night and I woke up and my whole face... Can you get water retention in your face? Is that a thing? Because my whole face feels like puffy. I just like almost swollen. I like the weather. Please leave the weather as it is. Just adjusting. Fast forward and it is 7 o'clock. I'm exhausted. This heat. I love the heat. Don't change. But I've just remembered. I was like, what's this mark on the door? Started marking Milo's height. That's the first time I've ever marked either of the children's height on a door. Terrible parenting. But Milo thought he wasn't growing. So I decided to mark it on there so that we could actually prove to him that he was growing. Anyway, off topic. So tired. So tired. I was going to go in the gym, in the garage gym, this evening with Lee. By the time he got home, I was like, I have completely lost the motivation to do that. If I was going to do that, it would have to be like 1:30, 2 o'clock. That is my like peak motivation period. By 4, 5 o'clock, I would like a nap. Did I say hello this morning? I don't think I did. Also, I just heard Manny. There he is. There's little Manny. He's just getting comfy for the day, aren't you? He's just getting comfy for the day. He's so cute. Anyway, I am just getting a drink. It's about 10 o'clock. Got a little bit excited because I heard some noise outside. The people are supposed to be coming today to fix the windows. Do you remember we're going to talk about this. Do you remember we had our windows sprayed? Oh, it was a disaster because they didn't really know what they were doing. They usually do UPVC and ours are wood. I didn't do any prep ahead of time and it was peeling and cracking and just not good. So they said that they would come back. This was like, they came quite early in the year. So this is months and months and months ago. And they're supposed to be coming back today. My issue is it's supposed to rain. So I'm kind of like, partly I'm hoping that they text and say they can't come today because it could potentially rain, which obviously is a nightmare. But partly I just want to get it done. It would be good if they just said, let's reschedule to like next week. But I keep hearing this noise. I think it might be actually just people dealing with the landscaping on the estate. There's a lot of like trees and stuff, but yeah, that was supposed to happen today, but probably won't. Did I already tell you about the thing I won at auction? I feel like I didn't. Anyway, a few years ago, I did a video with a company called John Pye, and they're an auction house all over the country, but they have one relatively close to us. And it was specific to like fashion and accessories and things. And since then, I've looked quite frequently. I have bought things very occasionally when I've dropped on and won something really good. Anyway, my friends are building their own house and they're like furnishing it at the moment. And obviously they've got this big house to furnish. And it's been like part of the fun to find kind of bargains along the way because they're really taking their time to kind of put things in that they really, really want. It's a very long process, but by the time they finish this house, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, so they've been posting a lot recently and she's been sending me messages of things that they've won from John Pye. And it made me think, again, maybe I should be looking to see what's available because they have loads of different auctions. This is not sponsored, FYI, it should be. It's not. But they have loads of different auctions for loads of different things. Sometimes you'll just drop on and find something that's really, really good. Anyway, I bought this. I thought I was just buying this, but I got this whole kit that's got like a coffee grinder and all of these accessories, and it was about half price. It said it could have been like a floor model or a return, but it's actually all brand new, completely brand new. So complete bargain because it's half the price that would have been new. However, we didn't really need it. It was a very impulsive purchase. I'm excited to have it, but just putting it out there, didn't need it. I did say at the beginning of the year, was I finally going to upgrade the coffee situation to a proper espresso machine? And the answer is yes. It also looked like it was going to be a black one online, and I could not be happier that it's the stainless steel because I think that looks really swish, but also super compact. Those of you that are annoyed by my coffee making in vlogs are about to get a whole lot more annoyed because I'm going to be making a lot more coffee. I also want to try as I've said recently, I also want to try and get used to coffees that don't have as much milk in them because, as I said, lots recently. I don't think it's totally agreeing with me, so perhaps I'll try more of an Americano with a little bit of milk or some such. But yeah, thought I would share my new baby, and a bit of a bargain. I'm telling you this now so it just remains in perpetuity on the internet. I just dropped Ella off somewhere and I thought I'm gonna go and get a bottle of wine because it's Friday night, and I didn't have my ID because I just literally just grabbed my card on the way out. I've just got, you know, clothes. I didn't have a handbag or anything, and I do get ID relatively regularly, but I did think today I'm not gonna need my ID. And I got ID'd, so I can't have any wine. Fast forward to Sunday, and I'm using the coffee maker for the first time. It's very exciting. Oh, thank God for YouTube, because honest to God, I wouldn't have a clue how to do any of these things if it wasn't for being able to YouTube a video. So I think this is gonna make me 2 little cups. Or, this is terrifying. Feels like the beginning of a Jurassic Park movie. It's happening! Testing again. This is gonna be a fun toy. The coffee is gonna take a minute. The actual coffee itself is fine, but the milk, I haven't quite got it yet. Have not. It's difficult. Anyway, it is now Sunday night. I've just made myself some green tea because I'm gonna become one of those people. I also batch cooked lunches today for Lee and I. For me and Lee. Not for Lee and I. That makes no grammatical sense. I made like a taco mince with turkey mince with peppers and onions and mushrooms to like pad it out as much as possible so it would stretch a little bit, because we both realised we were spending more money than we needed to on lunches. And I said, right, let's get a load of Tupperwares and see what we can make. And I managed to make 8 meals. Truthfully, I couldn't tell you how much, but I made them all at once, and I'm absolutely 100% convinced it's at least half of what it would have been if we'd individually bought things for our lunches, or I popped out in the middle of the day, you know. And I mean, he works outside of the house as well, so he particularly could like pop to anywhere in the middle of the day, and it's quite common for him to do that. So I don't know, batch cooking things, I'm drinking green tea, and I just fake tanned. Kind of. I'm using this, I mentioned this in a couple of videos on my other channel this week, the Dove Dermaspa. It's only fair to medium, and it is very subtle is the word I was looking for. Very subtle. I could use this a couple of times a week, and it just gives me a little bit of something, but it also is a really nice moisturiser, and you don't need a lot of it. I just bought 3 more from Boots because they were half off, so they just literally just arrived this morning. No, they didn't, because it's Sunday. They arrived yesterday morning. I tell you what, Thursday to Sunday just blend into one. I don't even know why I bother vlogging, because it just is like one whirlwind, and then it's Monday again. Insane. Anyway, that is it for today's vlog. A real mismatch of all kinds of things, but mostly very excited to have a new coffee machine. I am going to learn latte art. It might not be very good. If anyone can point me in the direction of someone who can teach me, any particular YouTubers or Instagram content that will teach me how to make latte art, that would be great. Otherwise, thanks for sticking with me through this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Ella and I are actually going to Meadowhall. I've decided to try once a week to get out of the house, get myself a new routine. I'm going to go to Meadowhall. Ella can come with me tomorrow because she hasn't got any exams. And yeah, trying something new. See you then.